Heavenly Father, as this new day begins, I come before you with a heart full of gratitude. Thank you for the breath in my lungs, the strength in my body, and the hope in my spirit. I ask that you guide my thoughts, align my steps, and fill me with divine peace that carries me through every challenge. Today, I choose to walk in faith rather than fear. I choose clarity over confusion, courage over hesitation, and purpose over distraction. Let your wisdom illuminate my path and help me make decisions that honor you and elevate my life. I surrender every worry, every burden, and every plan into your hands. Replace my doubts with confidence, my weakness with strength, and my uncertainty with unwavering trust. Help me see the opportunities hidden within this day, and give me the boldness to seize them with joy. Surround my home with your protection, my mind with your calm, and my heart with your overwhelming love. Let today be a day of progress, victory, growth, and breakthroughs. Guide my words, bless my actions, and shape my attitude so that everything I do reflects the light you placed within me. Choosing faith over fear is a deliberate decision made each morning, a conscious turning of the heart toward trust rather than uncertainty. When you open your eyes at the start of the day, the first thoughts that rise in your mind often shape the direction of everything that follows. Fear may attempt to whisper doubt, reminding you of past challenges, future uncertainties, or the limits you see in yourself. But faith invites you to look beyond those limitations and to stand in the assurance that you are not walking into the day alone. It strengthens your spirit and shifts your perspective from what could go wrong to what can unfold beautifully. When you choose faith, you choose to believe that today holds possibilities that weren't present yesterday. You choose to believe that strength, wisdom, and clarity are available to you. Faith empowers you to step into your responsibilities with courage, to face your tasks with calmness, and to approach people with kindness. It gives you the confidence that even if obstacles arise, you have the inner resilience to handle them with grace. Fear is often loud, persistent, and familiar. It tries to convince you that you are unprepared, unsupported, or inadequate. But faith is steady and grounding. It reminds you that you have overcome challenges before, and that you carry more strength within you than you sometimes recognize. It encourages you to trust the process, to trust the timing, and to trust that every step you take will lead you closer to the place you are meant to be. Beginning your day with faith means choosing peace over panic, intention over impulsiveness, and confidence over worry. It sets the tone for your thoughts, your words, and your actions. It quiets the noise of doubt and allows your heart to settle into a posture of assurance. When you start your morning anchored in faith, you elevate your mindset and strengthen your spirit at the very moment you need it most. Surrendering your worries each morning is an act of inner freedom, a gentle release that allows your heart to breathe again. Many people wake up carrying the weight of yesterday, unfinished tasks, unresolved conversations, silent fears, and hidden pressures. These burdens can follow you into the new day, clouding your clarity and draining your energy before the morning even begins. But when you make the intentional choice to surrender everything that overwhelms you, you create space within your soul for peace to settle and for strength to rise. Surrender is not weakness. It is acceptance that you were never meant to carry every burden alone. Each worry, whether small or heavy, becomes lighter when you release its grip on your mind. Letting go in the morning is like opening a window in a stuffy room. Fresh air enters, and the old, heavy atmosphere fades. You begin to see your circumstances with new eyes, free from the tension that once distorted your perspective. When you surrender, you acknowledge that not everything is within your control. Instead of forcing solutions, you allow clarity to emerge naturally. You stop overthinking outcomes and start trusting that things will unfold as they are meant to. This quiet confidence brings calm to the restless mind and strength to the weary heart. As you release your worries, your body relaxes, your thoughts slow down, and your spirit becomes centered once again. You regain emotional balance and your heart steadies itself for the day ahead. In this moment of surrender, you no longer carry the burdens alone. You let peace replace anxiety and hope replace heaviness. Letting go each morning creates room for joy, creativity, focus, and gratitude. It shifts your energy from tense to open, from restless to grounded. When you surrender your worries, you step into the day unburdened, clearer, and stronger, allowing your best self to emerge naturally. Seeking divine guidance each morning is a powerful way to align your heart, mind, and steps with a purpose greater than your own understanding. At the start of the day, your thoughts are fresh, your spirit is open, and your direction is not yet shaped by the pressures around you. This is the perfect moment to pause, reflect, and ask for clarity that cuts through confusion, wisdom that steadies your decisions, and direction that keeps you on the right path. When you seek guidance, you acknowledge that human vision is limited. You may see only fragments of your journey, but there is a greater perspective available when you lean into divine wisdom. This guidance brings insight that your own reasoning may overlook. It helps you discern what deserves your attention and what you must release. It strengthens your intuition so you can recognize opportunities, sense when to move forward, and understand when to be still. Asking for guidance creates a sense of calm within you. Instead of rushing into the day with scattered thoughts or hurried plans, you enter with intention and grounded awareness. You stop reacting to life and begin responding with clarity. You find yourself making choices not from pressure or fear, but from a place of peace and understanding. This shift removes unnecessary stress and replaces it with confidence in the direction you take. Seeking direction also helps you align your actions with your values. It brings consistency between what you believe and how you live. You become more aware of what matters, more patient with what unfolds, and more focused on your inner growth. Divine guidance strengthens your ability to communicate with kindness, approach challenges with wisdom, and navigate unexpected moments with grace. Each morning, as you open your heart for guidance, you invite clarity where there was uncertainty, insight where there was doubt, and purpose where there was hesitation. You create a path for your day that is steadier, wiser, and filled with a deeper sense of meaning. Walking in purpose and intention means beginning each day with a clear sense of who you are, what you value, and what direction you choose to move in. It is the opposite of drifting through the hours without awareness. When you start your morning anchored in purpose, you set the tone for your decisions, your actions, and even your thoughts. You rise with a mindset that your day matters, your choices matter, and your presence in the world has meaning. Living with intention helps you avoid being pulled in every direction by distractions, demands, or the expectations of others. Instead of reacting to everything around you, you move with clarity and strength, knowing what deserves your attention and what does not. Purpose acts as your inner compass, guiding you toward what aligns with your goals and away from what drains your energy. It empowers you to use your time wisely, to protect your peace, and to cultivate the qualities that help you grow. When you walk with intention, you begin the day by setting your mind on things that bring progress, your responsibilities, your dreams, your relationships, and your well-being. You stop allowing negativity or doubt to dictate your direction. Instead, you choose thoughts that uplift, motivate, and strengthen you. This creates a flow in your day where you feel more grounded, more confident, and more aware of the opportunities before you. Purpose also helps you approach challenges with resilience. When difficulties arise, you don't lose your footing easily because you are rooted in something deeper than convenience or ease. Intention reminds you why you started, why you continue, and why you cannot give up. It shapes your attitude, influencing the way you speak, respond, and carry yourself through every situation. As you move through the day with purpose, you naturally become more disciplined, more focused, and more grateful. You begin to recognize that each task, each conversation, and each decision is part of a bigger picture. This awareness transforms your day from ordinary to meaningful, guiding you to walk with strength, clarity, and steady direction, inviting protection and peace into your day, is an intentional act of creating a safe and steady foundation for everything you will face. Each morning carries its own unknowns, and no matter how strong or prepared you may feel, there is comfort in knowing that you are surrounded by a greater shield that guards your steps. When you intentionally ask for protection, you acknowledge that your life, your home, and your heart deserve to be covered with a sense of calm, safety, and stability. Protection over your home means more than just physical safety. It includes emotional harmony, unity among those who live with you, and a peaceful environment where stress is softened and negativity loses its influence. When a home is filled with peace, it becomes a place where your mind can rest, where your spirit can reset, and where your heart can find comfort after long or difficult days. Starting the morning with this request helps set a tone that carries into every room and every interaction you have throughout the day. Inviting protection over your mind is equally important. Thoughts can wander, fears can surface, and doubts can grow if they are not guarded. Morning protection gives your mind a shield against unnecessary stress, overthinking, and discouragement. It strengthens your mental boundaries, helping you stay focused on what matters while brushing off negativity that doesn't deserve your energy. A protected mind remains clearer, calmer, and more resilient when faced with challenges. Your inner world, your emotions, your peace, your sense of balance also deserves safeguarding. Life may bring sudden pressures or unexpected news, but when your inner world is protected, you are not easily shaken. You respond with patience, handle stress with steadiness, and keep your heart centered even when things around you feel unsettled. Peace becomes your anchor rather than something you have to chase. Inviting protection and peace in the morning allows you to move through the day with a quiet confidence. You feel supported, grounded, and covered, knowing that whatever comes your way, your home, your mind, and your inner world are surrounded by calm strength and steady assurance. Declaring victory and growth at the start of your day sets a powerful tone for everything that follows. It is more than a positive thought. It is a mindset that shapes how you walk, how you speak, and how you respond to the challenges and opportunities ahead. When you wake up and affirm that this day will bring progress, you shift your inner atmosphere from doubt to confidence. You begin the morning not as someone waiting for good things to happen, but as someone expecting them with certainty. Declaring victory means acknowledging that you are capable of overcoming whatever the day brings. Even if you have faced setbacks before, even if you have walked through discouraging seasons, the declaration of victory reminds you that your story is still unfolding and your strength is still rising. It positions your heart to believe that breakthroughs are possible, that solutions can come unexpectedly, and that the effort you put in will lead you toward meaningful results. Growth is just as important. Each day holds opportunities to learn, to stretch, and to develop qualities within yourself that make you stronger and wiser. When you begin your morning by declaring growth, you welcome the lessons hidden in your experiences. You stop avoiding challenges and start viewing them as doorways to improvement. You stop comparing yourself to others and begin focusing on becoming a better version of who you were yesterday. This mindset brings maturity, clarity, and emotional resilience. Declaring victory and growth also builds momentum. It pushes you to take steps forward rather than standing still. It encourages you to approach your tasks with energy and purpose, knowing that every action moves you closer to where you want to be. Momentum transforms small decisions into meaningful progress, and progress builds confidence that carries into the rest of your day. Each morning, when you declare victory and growth, you are choosing to rise above negativity and step into the day with expectation. You are claiming strength, progress, and advancement for yourself. You begin your day empowered, focused, and ready to walk in the possibilities that await you. As I step into this day, I declare that I am equipped, empowered, and prepared for every good thing. May this morning mark the beginning of renewed strength, fresh inspiration, and unstoppable momentum. Amen.